Alright, let's look at the definition of a trapezoid. A convex quadrilateral is called a trapezoid if a pair of opposite sides are parallel. Right? Let's say, look at this picture. Quadrilateral A, B, C, D. We have two sides that are parallel. So let's say AB is parallel to DC. Right? Those guys are called bases, right? So those two parallel sides, those are called bases. And the other two are called legs. So here, this guy right here, and that guy right there. They're called the legs, right? And if you take a midpoint of, say, each leg, so AD, so take the midpoint, so somewhere there, so let's call it M. And the midpoint of CBC, so let's call it N. And connect them, so it's basically a midpoint connector, right? And this guy is called the median. Right, and another terminology is isosceles trapezoid. So if legs are congruent, so you would have a picture. So I would call this guy isosceles trapezoid. Would be. So you have two parallel bases, and then you would have a congruent legs. So congruent legs there, right? So we have two parallel bases, and then legs are congruent, right? Then it is called the isosceles trapezoid, just like a triangle. Right, and here's a little note that we can think of a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a kind of a trapezoid. Right, because it satisfies the condition to be a trapezoid. It's just that the legs are also parallel to each other, right? But the parallelogram is a kind of trapezoid. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.